And today we'll be discussing the India-Canada Joint Statement, which is comprehensive and covers a number of issues that will allow us to continue the work to elevate the bilateral relationship.
As trade winds shift globally, Canada is quietly trying to reposition itself, and India is right in the spotlight. With U.S. tariffs hurting its export base and Beijing's tensions amplifying, Ottawa is pushing harder than ever to diversify. That's why Canadian Foreign Minister Anita Anand is in India meeting New Delhi's top leadership, talking trade, investment, security, and especially signaling a reset. For Canada, the urgency is real. The U.S. is its dominant export destination, a looming shadow over almost every sector. When Washington uses tariffs and trade threats to reward or punish, countries like Canada are left scrambling. In this environment, India is emerging as a contender for deeper partnership. Ties between the two countries broke down in 2023 after Canada claimed that Indian officials were involved in the killing of Sikh activist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in British Columbia. India firmly denied the allegation. Now, Anand says that Canada has reopened diplomacy, but not at the cost of Canadian values or safety. In a recent statement, she emphasized that Canada's approach will be driven by its workers and businesses, not global pressure or ideology. India, for its part, is watching carefully. Canada wants access to a fast-growing market, technology exchange, critical minerals, and energy partnerships. On trade, the talking points are familiar: easing tariffs, boosting investment, liberalizing certain sectors. But Canada also wants to resolve diplomatic toxicity. The past couple of years saw both nations downgrade high commissioners, restrict visas, and pause trade missions. Canada's overture to India comes as relations with the U.S. face strain. With Trump sweeping tariffs on multiple fronts, especially in steel, electric vehicles, and rare earth supply chains, Ottawa needs new allies to balance its exposure. Meanwhile, India is already under pressure from U.S. trade restraints. Tariffs imposed on Indian goods linked to oil purchases from Russia have hit sectors from gems to pharmaceuticals. India recognizes the danger of being overly dependent on one partner. This Canada push complements India's strategy of diversifying trade pacts with EFTA, Gulf nations, ASEAN, and now, closer ties with Canada. India wants many doors open, not just one. India cannot afford to appear weak. Canada may be more flexible than the US, but it too can write tough terms. If India gives away too much, especially in sectors like data, minerals, or energy, the working class may suffer, which India has made clear it will not tolerate. In Delhi now, leaders will discuss restoring full diplomatic ties, promoting trade missions, clearing backlogs of visa and student issues, and resetting trust.